Yeah, I just kind of keep this short. Still have questions I still have to answer. I'm still catching up. It's been a yeah, kind of a catch up week, I guess, in some regard. Even I'm glad I put that message out during the webinar because I can't remember. I can't remember anything now. That we incarnated here, this is a stadium. That experienced the astral plane, all kind of how stupid it is, and all its faults. Anyway, as some of us become more alien over time, that can be very, struggle. It can add more difficulties because you see this world as more irrelevant than anything. I mean, it's relevant, but it's also like yeah. But it's good to be here, even if you don't feel that way. And I just gotta press on, or what do you call it? You might absolutely detest this place, and might not care for any of it. Even I know I'm at the point. Even if it does go to a higher frequency Earth, I don't even know if I even care. It's like I'm so tired of this place. It's like, good for you. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Mission accomplished. Let's go to a world that's not. Yeah, send me a postcard. Good for you. Obviously we're not there yet. It's a split. I don't know how you want to look at it, but the idea is, for more, it could be more alien contact. I'm not really sure where things are heading into. Everything is dead slow. But it's more 2026, of course, because this year is dead. Take this with I feel like middle of the year next year, but take that with a grain of salt. Who knows? Nobody knows anything. Priscilla just showed up. Of course. Late. And then she takes all the attention. Is this more, because Spielberg's come out with Disclosure, which looks horrible. Always the trailer is like, oh my god. Whatever, right? Disclosure is disclosure, right? How mediocre it is. Who knows? They say it might have actually real aliens in it. I would think if that's the case, it'd be more Palladian. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from that. It's not going to be gray. You guys are too weird. But you never know. Who knows? But the idea is to evolve and to become more telepathic and to some level. And maybe not too much, but enough. Become slightly more alien or dragon or elf or whatever, angel, whatever that you feel you're connected to. I don't feel any connections to Galactic Federation. They probably are connected to. I don't think about it too much. I'm tired of government. I'm just a free agent, private contractor. I do have an alien. I started doing a different animation style, so I do have an alien video coming. I have a Jesus one too. I haven't done anything with that one. Has a spaghetti monster in that one. I might just release it the way it is. Who cares? And all it's stupid. I might let that one sit for a little bit. See what else I want to add to it. But I have an alien one that's definitely a different style. I put on the music channel a new style I was gonna put it on there, but I think I'll put it on my channel. Both channels are kind of dead, so I think I'll put it on my. Yeah, it's funny. The experimental stuff goes on the other channel. The alien stuff goes on my channel. Get whatever I can get. Hope to get some attention. It's definitely different. I had another alien video. I haven't released it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bother with that one. I don't know if I can find it actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So anyway, yeah, as we evolve into more of a different species, you can say, yeah, it's gonna get hard because somebody feel like, yeah, you don't feel like this world has any relevance really at all. It doesn't. It needs assistance to go to the next level. You might. I mean, I got no interest in this planet whatsoever. I'm sick of society. It's just such a piece of shit half the time. It's not even worth it. You know, the lovely beings that turn this world into a complete parasite experience. It's those guys. Oh God, I guess you love them or whatever, but God, and they're the ones having a blast here. The junk is enjoying themselves here. Yeah, other people's garbage is someone else's treasure, right? And the garbage is having a blast here. Of course, you have the ignorant that are having a blast, but that's different. They're just stupid. Oh, they're still learning. That's probably the place to be, actually. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the split, yeah, it's like, is this world going to split off to, like, it's still going to have its hell realms, and, yeah, those that don't want to go anywhere, it's only going to, Earth is not going to go away, but, yeah, the idea is to transition to a more advanced reality at some point. Elon Musk is doing the whole Mars traveling, which is interesting how he's paying for that. It's like one day it'll be working, and it might obviously be a while, but it's not going to be perfect. But still, it's something, I guess. So I haven't figured this place out. But yeah, 2026. We'll see how that goes. You know, you can preach all day long, but you really don't know what it's going to be until you experience it. It's still going to have its difficulties. That's why it's like they're not out of the woods yet. But for those that feel like they are transitioning to a different frequency, and like I say, it might get harder because you're just like, what the hell am I doing here? It's like, so what? It's like, yeah, it's like you're in kindergarten. I mean, it's still ruthless here. It still feels very irrelevant, but it's still relevant, obviously. But it has so many stupid traditions that whatever, right? Just God help us all. And we're all getting tired of it. Yeah, but if you're getting more and more tired of it, partly also because you are evolving, which is hard. It's harder, actually. People want all this alien stuff, and when you get it, it's like, you're still here, though. Don't you want, like, a transition, like, to another universe or something? It's like you're here, planet, whatever the fuck this is. But, in the positive side of it, yeah, it's keeping your sanity, but also you can see through a lot of the BS here. That's just really important. It's hard. It's not as easy as some people. People think, this, psychotics in the New Age community are saying that, the so-called spiritual teachers are just more shills than anything else. They're just parading around the new earth and all that, whatever. That's all propaganda anyway. Yeah, it's like another religion, right? Well, because people just soak it up because they're not really with themselves, or they got one ways to go, let's put it that way. Because the real transition, like the Earth shift, is, yeah, you feel more, you are evolving, but it doesn't make things easier. You might feel your powers slowly improving, but you're still on Hell Planet. That's going to have it's going to have these ridiculous holidays that are just like something for kids. And that's fine. But adults have to like their kids too, which is fine. You need your inner child. And that's all they got to sell here. It's like, here's vanilla ice cream, everybody. Indulge in, yeah. So, and there's also those here that refuse to heal, that are in the spiritual community, that say they're healing, they're not doing anything. You'd be surprised. Yeah, it's like, it's like you join the police, like you're going to be a cop, but then you find out there's a bunch of corrupt cops there. That's no different in anything. Like, even the medical, it's even like in the medical field, you think like, I imagine people aren't really thinking too much into this, but there's a lot of scummy people that work in the medical community. But they can offer something good. Yeah, their lives might be completely scum, and there's a lot of good people too, but there's a lot of slime there too. But they pay them enough, they can bring some good out of them. That's good. Well, there's nothing wrong with being paid. It's an energy exchange. Sometimes they have to pay them a lot to do something good, but it still gets them to do. It's good karma overall, though. Until they become selfish and make it about themselves. Either way, it's still a healing process. There's a lot of scumbags there. There's a lot of scumbags everywhere. As friendly as they are on the outside. Yeah. So, well, like I said, as you evolve more into your higher self, you can say, you feel more of the bleed through of mediocre reality we're in, but whatever, right? The battle is not over yet, far from it. The idea is to get some relief at some point, yes. But it's not going to be this. I've heard every story about going to the new age or whatever it is, utopia, and you won't know it until you actually see it, and then you're experiencing it, so you can put all that propaganda out there. And this new earth thing, it sounds like such poison, because it's really it's a warning experience, right? And somebody in the new age community are so corrupt. But they package it well. You have a little old lady telling her about the new earth and all that. It's like, and you can make money going to people's past lives, and she's just as corrupt as all the others, basically. Just another damn religion, basically. It gets very exhausting, but you just ignore this crap. That's me. You point it out. If you just try to be not, mean-spirited, but truthful, obviously people here don't want to hear it. So you just want it all rose-colored, and it's just, God, this place is such a joke. Whatever, right? It's just brainwashing after brainwashing, basically. And those that have a lot of issues, that talk about positivity, but they put on the fake persona, especially on YouTube or Facebook. Funny how I mentioned YouTube first. Interesting. But then they still, like, on the outside, they put on this fakeness, which is normal, the actor, but, then they're like scorched earth internally. Trying to throw a family member into a orphan, or, throw a family member into an orphanage, into a nursing home, whatever, when that person doesn't need to go there. So, whatever, right? But everything is positive, though, right? Yeah, nothing sinister going on there. No karma. No possession. So, yeah. A lot of dirty energy out there. So, yeah. So they can put on all the masks they want. And that's the whole point of, as you evolve, you see through it little by little. You might not always believe it. That's understood because you're getting used to it. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, just going forward, I don't think it's going to get any easier, but it's still, the idea is for a more positive environment at some point, and more clarity. Don't people want some of that? You don't have to have everything, but some, a little bit more of an understanding of what this is all about and everything. Of course, the beings that are causing all these difficulties, you might get some understanding of that. The whole Epstein thing, obviously, there's more to it. It's kind of a smoking gun, but there's, yeah, it feels like it's weaponized propaganda. Instead of lower the frequencies, actually, when they reveal it, it is good that it's revealed. Just the way they do it is kind of dirty. It's just, I guess it's just the way this world works, though, too. It's just the way it is. Obviously, not gonna make everybody happy anyway, so whatever. It's all point of view. Yeah, living this, yeah, and this is not great, but the movie, it came to mind, and I found it. It found me. It's the movie Departed with DiCaprio, and it shows he's undercover going into the mob, and it's kind of like this incarnate. He just gets the shit beat out of him, basically. That's what this feels like. Yeah, it's not roses. It's not. You see some in the spiritual community are living their nice lives and whatever, but some of us are just getting scorched earth and living just crap, basically. Yeah, it'll make a hell of a movie, that's for sure. I don't want to see it. Yeah, because you see, those are ignorant, living the high life, or getting manipulated, living the high life, and so on. Yeah, the corrupt spiritual people that are out there with their podcasts. I'm not going to mention names. It's hard to mention them. They're living the life, swimming with, whatever. And living the high life. Of course, they're complaining, but still, they don't have to go through half the crap that some of us out there, or any of it, for that matter, because a lot of them are the bad guys anyway. So yeah, this isn't what it's cracked up to be. So yeah, it doesn't have a Hollywood ending, maybe, but right now, no. Or that didn't end well, actually. Everybody died, except for one person. Okay, maybe not exactly, but yeah, it doesn't have any of the Hollywood romance or anything like that, unless it's with like a cat or something like that. And there is coffee in it, but it's mostly, there's coffee, but it's alone. So yeah, it doesn't have, there's some differences there. There's reality and there's Hollywood. Reality is just alone with coffee, and that's it. And that's it. And the idea is to go to a better, the idea is to go to a better Earth at some point. Yeah, there's more clarity, boss. I mean, like I said, the world's going to still be a psychotic to some level. It's just the way it is. But the idea is to bring more, disclosure energies wherever, however, more, like that. It's hard to say where things are going, but maybe just more of a disclosure that becomes more part of culture. I don't fucking know. We won't know until you see it. And anything can happen overnight. So basically more of this is taken more seriously instead of all this alien propaganda stuff that's been going on. SSP stuff that's all been manipulated. Not all of it, but there's a lot of that's been just Hollywoodized and whatever, right? Even the New Age communities, a lot of that's cabal. A lot of that's Illuminati stuff, all this positive, and you have devil type beings in there and so on. What the fuck, man? Yeah, it gets very exhausting. I have to think about all that, but I'm just bringing it up to, heal it. And just more clarity over time. I think that'll help out. Not that anybody would believe it, but those that are evolving will, the idea is for those that that are shifting, and also feel like they're going insane at the same time. I just find some kind of sanity. So. Okay. So bring in somebody. I feel there are Arcturian energies, which I haven't felt them in a while, actually. Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't die out like last time. Well, if the stream shut off, that means obviously something obviously came in. Not enough of you, so for whatever reason, so telling them too much, I guess, which is kind of weird. Okay, we still don't know anything, so not really. But either way, so obviously not give up and just find some kind of happiness somewhere or some kind of joy. If there isn't a whole lot of that here, you gotta find something, because this world, the version of fun here is not great. No, there's not much. I don't think this world has much to offer, really, anybody, really. But unless you're part of the programming. So anyway, even the coffee's not that great here. It's just somewhere to go. Whatever. So okay, all right, Brand Arcturians. All right, blessings. Yes, greetings to you. Yeah, the Arcturians. Yes, we're not here to save anyone. Of course, yes, you're learning more about yourself, and to a certain degree, some are truly opening themselves. Yeah, it's a slow, a door that's opening up. It's like you read a book. It takes time. So it's kind of like you're doing that with yourself also, just turning the page one day at a time. Sometimes you're in mid-page or you just went back. But it just takes time to truly go through your own evolution. And yes, you do pause at times, yes. Because the Earth's energy is not exact. Because if you're there to raise your frequency or awareness, I would say more of it's called awareness. I mean, yeah, your frequency moves up to some level, but also you're just aware. You're just more aware than you were before. But you also have to be kind of careful of that because the world is still going through its pregnancy, I guess you could say. Well, it's birthing its new self and it's going through its agony. And you can open up your frequency, but it's like, oh, you know what, maybe I don't want to feel all that. So we'll just pause for a little bit and let the world be crazy. And then when it's all clear, I'll just go back to my evolving energy. So like on the weekends might feel very heavy. There's different reasons for that. Sometimes, it's like so when they go to work, they take their problems there. But when they're at home, their problems pile up. And it's like, some of you, it's like, I got a lot of reading to do. But it's of their energy. It's assisting them, that's getting them through their stuff or avoiding it, whatever it might be. But it's like, because during the week, everyone's doing their own thing. It's like, okay, good. Go do your work. I can finally think more clearly. But then when they all come home, it's like, well, they're one thinking. Now it's like, all I want to do is sleep now. Because the frequencies are so heavy, because people, they bring their problems home and it stacks up. So it's harder to think clearly. You're sorting them sort of things out. It can be very exhausting. I realize we're just giving you a general point of view. If some of you feel exhausted on the weekends, it's because it doesn't mean you're necessarily saving the world, but you might be dealing with others, or just everyone has their different, their work schedule, you can say. Some might be the opposite. Like during the week they feel drained, but during the weekends they feel better. So everyone's different. But for the most part, yeah, the weekends are usually pretty heavy, especially during the holidays, with all the changes and everything. People are actually adding more stress to themselves, and there is more rest in some ways, but also the stress levels, the worry increases due to like what we're going to go through next year and all these things, and the fake New Year's energy, meaning like the fake making all these, resolutions, which probably will never, I don't know, it's like tradition and then never to do it, which is nothing wrong with that because sometimes they're just bad ideas to begin with. You're just doing it for traditional. It's like, I'm not going to do any of those things. But it sounds like fun, maybe. Either way. But in your path here, yeah, so yeah, it's like you're in a jungle gym, basically. There's probably better ways of wording it, but basically you're dodging the energies of others. Finding a relationship energy soulmate can, some do get left behind as they get pulled into propaganda and they're not know how to find their way out. But you just gotta stick to your path. Yes, your guns, as they say. Nothing wrong with saying that. Your direction, and yeah, not to get misled, and to continue to push forward. There are possibilities, like connections that seem impossible could still occur, but what matters most is that you stay on your path. You never, yeah, not the way by the door for anyone, but just to keep doing your, clearings and everything. But you'd be surprised how, you say miracles do happen. It might not happen as fast as you'd like it to, but you never know. But what matters most is because, many are pulled into fear. They don't have the experiences you do. Some of you have experienced hell and back. Well, so let's put it this way. Some of you, want to grow up fast, but to do that, you have to go through all these challenges. Like no one's perfect here, but you also want to kind of be, in some ways, smarter than the reality that you're in. Like, you might not always make the best decisions, but you still want to be, if you make a bad decision, not just dust yourself off, get through it, and because no one's perfect, and just weather through it instead of just being conned constantly and trying to live a good life. Sometimes living a not so easy life and just being smarter. Kind of like being knowledgeable about the book, but also taking what you've learned and applying it, while others are reading about the book, but they really didn't learn anything. So it's kind of like having a life handy. Yeah, it's like a handy manual, but it's like, okay, just because you want to get through this and actually achieve something, where others they just get lost, and some look for comfort. They've lived wealthy incarnations. Yeah, they can get stupid with that. It's not as what it cracked up to be. Sometimes being poor is the best thing ever happened to you. It really does. It's because you're cutting out the clutter. You are manifesting. It doesn't mean you have to be on the street. And sometimes you push it where you just like, some need to go through that. But basically, that sharpens your frequency. When you have everything given to you, all of that, you become a giant, big, bulge of just blah. It all depends. And everyone's different. Some might not believe that, but it can make people lazy. And when it's like, I don't want to be lazy, I want to be a runner. And so you go through a difficult lifetime to, but some are always looking for pleasure. And it's not what it's cracked up to be. Come drug addicts to get addicted to some kind of, and not really connect to themselves and so on. And some of you are just Yes, out in the mud is not so great of an incarnation, but it's like, but at least you're getting closer to who you are instead of trying to eat, with the sugar and spice and everything nice and lost and delusional. That's great and everything, but don't you want to get through this? It's kind of like the rabbit, where the rabbit can just run really fast and then just stop and just sit there and not do anything and just be stupid. Well, the turtle keeps going through. The turtle energy is kind of like a battle. It's sometimes you have to go slowly, but you're still going forward. So, but the turtle also has a shell, so he has a shield. Well, the rabbit's running around like a doofus. So, but they're learning. Yeah, so they find rabbit finds chocolates or something, wants to go nibble on something, and then just forgets what the hell they're doing. He just gets hallucinogen and just sits there high while the tortoise keeps going. So doesn't mean everybody has to be slow, but taking a slow pace, seeing things. But seeing a rabbit also is good luck frequency also. So it shows things are jumping in. So I will leave you with that. So even if it didn't make a lot of sense, either way, blessings.